Hi everybody, I wanted to show you another feature we just added to Slope Rules. Just as a quick recap, you can right click in slope charts and there's a number of slope rules items. You can apply any of the slope rules, you can create them, you can clear, which means if it's showing you all the trades that took place, those can be cleared out. And you can look at the published slope rules. Now, there is a new page we've added, which you can access from the Tools menu, called Search Slope Rules. And as Slope Rules is growing, I'm adding menus to more and more places because I don't want it buried. I want it to be very, very obvious. So you'll see menu selections replicated more and more places. But the most direct way is just the Tools menu, Search Slope Rules, and you choose that, and it will bring you to this new page. And the purpose is kind of self-evident. As we're getting a larger library from various slopers of the rules that are available, it makes sense to be able to hunt them down. And so currently, and I'll explain why I'm saying currently in a moment, these are the search choices you can execute. You can choose only bullish slope rules, only bearish. The default is everything. And you can also choose which technical studies you want to see in there. So, for example, if I wanted to, now I've got them all unselected, so there's nothing. But if I wanted only slope rules that contain simple moving averages, then I would choose that one. If I wanted slope rules that contained both CCI and RSI, I would choose that, and so forth. And it just narrows it down like so. And on the right here, there are three possible buttons you'll see. One, which you don't see, is Publish. But if you've created one and you haven't published it yet, that is the Publish. There's Unpublish, which is if you want to hide it again. And there's Copy, which is something made by somebody else that you'd like to have a copy of yourself in your own library. There's also a text search over here. And so you can type anything there. I'll just randomly type grade. Okay, so I type grade, or I could type like a person's name. I could type, my own name to see my own stuff and so forth. So you can narrow it down in that respect. There are some improvements coming to the search page. We're going to be able to have you search based upon, how many winning trades there were, and other kind of results-based parameters. And we'll also, in the very near future, have a test button here that allow you to test all of the visible slope rules at once to see sort of how they stack up to one another. But I wanted you to know about the presence of this right away. I encourage you to use slope rules, even better, create new ones for yourself and to share with others. This has become about 95% of my focus on slope. The more you use it, the more money and time I'm going to put into it, because I've got some much larger ideas for what we can do with this. But you got to use it to encourage me, because otherwise, what's the point, right? So anyway, hope you like it and have a good week.